medevacs, and in the meantime, KDY did get a really nice run by. He killed a ton of SCVs over in that natural. If we check out that unit, that workers killed tab, KDY killing 20 workers in that entire fight.
Right. So I mean, he's trying to claw his way back into this SlayerS.KDY. It's not over yet, as he has his 3rd and 4th base up, but you know, he's going to need to do some more good work with these mutas if he wants to win it, that's for sure. And catching this drop would be something good for him, but he's not going to be able to quite see it.
Oh,
not drop, sorry, Banshees.
Yeah, he does miss those. Those are cloaked up. In fact, those Banshees moving away. This base was spotted by a lone medevac coming over, so now those Banshees are going to get into a position to do some damage. Meanwhile, his Muta's up in the back of his opponent's base, trying to do anything that he can, but, I mean, ooh, there's even a drop moving around the southmost position. These Banshees are just trying to lure something out into that side so that these medevacs can move into the back of the main uncontested.
Yeah,
wow, that was a mouthful.
Absolutely, he's dropping it now. There's nothing quite here to defend them. This queen not going to fall quite yet, and the drones running for their lives. The Banshees were cleaned up back at the northern side, and that northern base did live. But how much damage will this drop do? Banelings come in and clean it up. Let's look at the worker count. 67 drones to 54 SCVs now. So SlayerS.KDY looking to be in a stronger position as this game moves forward.
Yeah, I mean, KDY clawing his way back in. I mean, I'm really impressed. After being able to clean up all of those units that were doing all that pressure up front, he's in a nice position, but his opponent does have this 3rd up here. He's on, I guess you would call it 2.5 bases. Muta's flying around, but he needs to be really careful. If he tries to engage Marines that are stimmed up, he's going to be in a horrible position.
Absolutely correct.
So we do see a sensor tower coming up from DS at this point, and Muta's coming in from KDY, but there is a missile turret there. They're going to go straight for it. There's a Thor. Oh, they're so clumped up. A ton of those Mutas being put in the yellow and the orange.
Well, the sensor tower has gone off. That's going to help him deal with those mutas, that's for sure. And he actually needs to stop a little bit of this creep spread on the southern side, because he doesn't want to get that creep all the way down to that forwardly placed 3rd, that's for sure. As we see now, Lings and Banelings are able to use it to make some aggressive counterattacks.
Yeah, I mean, with this creep exactly where it is, it means that reinforcements coming to this base are going to be very quick, and they're going to be really aggressive. So if DS, you know, the only thing I can see him doing is being able to stim up here and maybe throw down the stand to kill some of those creep tumors, but because he definitely doesn't want his opponent to be in a position to reinforce that quickly, and to have that much vision, nonetheless.
That is true, and sorry if I seem a little bit distracted. I'm trying to deal with some stream settings here, trying to get the lag to go away for you guys, because I know it's been a little bit choppy during this battle, and just letting you guys know that I'm going to do my best to fix that, especially after this game when I have a moment. But
all right, so
in the meantime,
coming out for our Terran player at the moment, and drop did get put together, but then it got stopped. This creep spread's amazing. Creep spread all the way through every single attack path. In fact, a ton of links coming down for, it looks like, for a counterattack. I think this not only is he going to be able to clean up all these units, but he's going to be able to attack as well. DS moving through the middle of this map, moving up to the northern side through that middle area. Muta's going in, going to be able to take out the rest of these medevacs, and a few Banelings in this entire battle as well. Meanwhile, DS doing everything he can to take out every bit of creep tumor that he can find on this map. But here comes the huge counterattack from KDY, moving on in, destroying all of the reinforcements coming out from DS, and that's going to put him in such a bad position, because if he can't reinforce this attack, then KDY is going to be able to overswarm him in no time.
Yeah, I mean, we see these Banelings and everything moving in towards this supply depot wall, but it's not going to be enough to hold back this huge army. Marines trying to do as much damage as they can, but it's not going to be enough. All these units making their way up into the main base. So much damage is being done to SpiderDS's base. But in the meantime, this counterattack is also very effective. It's moving in towards the 3rd and 4th bases, stimming forward, taking down so many overlords, but that doesn't matter quite yet. He's not supply blocked.
No, not at all. In fact, all these units are going to be able to come forward and take out this 3rd base. In fact, splitting the army to try to do some damage to that as well. But none of the tanks are sieged up. Units are now coming in. They will die, but a Thor getting caught out of position does get killed by just a few Lings. Luckily, that siege tank is sieged up, but even more reinforcements coming out, going to be able to clean it up. In the meantime, DS was able to take out that 4th base, but I mean, is that going to be enough in this position? He's at 140 supply, and his opponent's at 99, and he hasn't been macroing that hard at all.
GG.
KDY has to tap on out. He didn't have the army to deal with the rest of that.
Right. So he knew he could not hold and was forced to tap out, despite the somewhat success of the attack that he had going.
All right, so let's. So that means
that's it. So SlayerS.KDY has moved on to the finals.